For over 100 years, St. Joseph Parish has been here, building community and making disciples, worshiping, teaching, evangelizing, celebrating, and serving.
What I love most about the parish are the families. So I don't have much of an interest in financial reports or buildings or anything like that. The administration of anything doesn't really draw me. Why I became a priest and why I love this parish is because I've always loved the families. I care so much about building up the mission and the faith of each family that in order to be able to do this work, it allows me to be in front of you and to talk with you and to figure out, what would actually appeal to your heart in order to build up this parish as a gift to God. So, what I love about the parish is you. What I love about the parish is each family, and that's all I care about is building up the family.
Now, as St. Joseph moves through its second century, we find ourselves at a pivotal moment, looking to the future and asking the question, are we equipped for an even more vibrant tomorrow? The truth is, we have some work to do. Our current school was built in 1952, with the last addition in 1986. The church where we worship in 1960, with the addition of the middle nave in 1995, and the parish office in 1925. Years well spent, and our buildings show it. It's time to infuse these long-serving buildings with some fresh energy, and we are asking our entire parish family to join us.
I think it's important to do a campaign now because we know the need is here. We have an energized parish, we have an energized pastor, and we have an opportunity to really set the kind of the mold for what St. Joe's can be for the next decade or two.
I think it's been so long, right? It's been 26 years since our last campaign, and over the years, the facilities have just gotten to the point where the small maintenance jobs are just not getting the work done. So the roof is leaking and the foundation is leaking, and all the fix and bandages that we've done over the years are just not enough anymore.
It's important to do a capital campaign right now because a lot of people will tell you about the problems, that you can see around the parish, maybe the leaks and problems with the foundation or problems with spaces. But for me, it's always about the family. So I talk a lot about my family in this parish, and then I always refer to the parish as our family. And a family has to have a direction and it has to have a mission. We have to know where we're going and we have to actually work in order to build it up. And this will allow us to be united in mission and in work and in sacrifice so that, we all have a common aim, so that each thing that we do here better serves those people around us, better serves the future of our families, and allows us the ministries that would help this entire community.
Backed by our proud history, we now look forward to securing an even more radiant future. Introducing Living Our Faith, Building Our Future, a multi-million-dollar capital campaign that will strengthen our church and school community for generations to come.
Yeah, I think this is our parish and our community, and the parish serves Villa Hills, Crescent Springs, and beyond, and it's in a growth mode. Jelaine provided the number the other day, 45 ministries in this parish that serves the community. And so we need to step up to provide facilities, provide the resources that allow this parish to better serve the community in that growth mode. And then to Jelaine's point on the need, it's been 26 years since the last capital campaign. Buildings are beyond a maintenance mode, a fixed mode. There need to be some serious upgrades.
With your generous support, we will fund a 3-tiered slate of long overdue projects. Tier 1, a crucial first phase that includes replacing the roof over the church and rectory and redirecting rainwater away from the foundation. We will also update the Knoll Hall facade so the entry can be used for open-air gatherings and an outdoor classroom. An elevator will be added as well as new bathrooms on the church and hall level and a new efficient and quiet HVAC installed.
the capital improvements are going to be huge for this parish, and I'm so excited. Sometimes I get a little giddy just thinking about the future for this parish. First, obviously, there's the needs, the necessities of making this place dry, so that when Father's shaving, he doesn't have water, dripping on his head, as has happened recently, or any other place in the rectory, the church, the usher's closet, and then of course the Knoll Hall. So those are the necessities that are important for this. But then I get excited when I think about, having the facilities where we can have all these additional ministries and groups get together, and just visualizing, graduation parties here and people who want to come to this for grill outs and cookouts and festivals, and just building the community and bringing it to this church, and ultimately bringing it to the knowledge of Christ's love.
As we move to Tier 2, we'll tackle our visual and technical needs by adding an enhanced worship space, creating a greater focus toward the tabernacle and the sacrifice of the Mass. Renovating Knoll Hall, allowing for a more welcoming space for large or small gatherings, and a healthy environment for our school cafeteria. We will also create a STEAM lab for the school to teach skills our students will need to compete in an ever-changing world of science and technology.
Capital campaign improvements will do a lot for the parish. I've mentioned this to some people before, but they're not going to fix every problem. They're not going to make every family happy. They're not going to satisfy every single need that we have as a parish or as a school. What they will do is make love and teaching and preaching and charity and every other ministry that we have here at St. Joe's, they'll just make it a little bit easier. They'll make it a little bit quicker to help the family in need, a little bit easier to comfort those people who are in sorrow, or a little bit easier to rejoice with those folks, who are rejoicing. And that's really what the parish needs to, is called to do at this moment, is to jump in with their full heart, so that we can love quickly and have faith right now. There are a lot of projects that we are trying to accomplish here at St. Joe's, and all of those projects fall under the one mission of trying to bring the faith of Jesus Christ to every single soul in this community.
Funds permitting, Tier 3 will target the build of a new, safe parish office with accessibility for all, including large and small meeting spaces to build fellowship and community. Since 1919, St. Joseph Parish has been meeting parishioners at all stages of their journey with Jesus Christ. With your prayerful and generous support, we can prepare our beloved parish for another century of faithful service to our community.
I think why we all need to step up is because our parish is our home. It's our faith home, it's our family home. We may move house to house, but hopefully we always come back to our parish, and it's St. Joe's. So I think that it's an opportunity for us to take responsibility to set not only a great place to worship, to support the school, support our parish as a whole, but also send a message that this faith matters to us, and this is how we're going to support it.
I think every parishioner needs to understand that this is our responsibility jointly as a parish family, knowing that love is an action, and faith is an action, and hope is an action. And when we think about how much we love this parish or this community and how much we want it to grow in the future, it requires action. If we just say we love and we don't move towards it, or we say we have faith and we don't sacrifice for it, it's not real, it's not substantial. So maybe you could look at some of these buildings and you could say, well, there's a testimony to my faith and love for the parish. But my friends, just doing the work here, that's the action. That's love and faith and hope. It requires investment. So, we ask each parishioner to help and to help build up this parish and to sacrifice so that your heart will be involved and that your heart will be given as a gift, not just to this parish, but to God.
And a gift to the future as we embark on another century of faithful service, living our faith, building our future.